XRP. Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. We got an interesting video. They're coming to get the cowboys, what we're about to talk about. I'm going to show you a clip from Jungle Inc. I'm going to say what he may not be willing to. I'm out of breath, I still cannot breathe. Running fast from the past, it still blinds me. I wanna sleep, but I can't close my eyes. I think about the past, I think about your lies. I live your nightmare every time I go to sleep. I live your nightmare every time I go to sleep. I don't wanna. Why are we talking when the past is dead? Mistakes were made with the dreams we had. I must have drowned in a wave of your sin. I'm wasting a world I'm still trying to live. I live your nightmare every time I go to sleep. I live your nightmare every time I go to sleep. I don't wanna. I'm so sorry, I really hurt you. You tried to change me, my heart don't beat. And I'm leaving on a jet plane. So let's watch this clip. What is up, good people?
Jungle Inc. here, hope you're doing well. You know, it's very, very rare that I ever make a video that's not exclusively about crypto, and almost always it's at least financial related, somehow relates back to crypto trade. Last week I did this video on this spy balloon nonsense that's going on because I'm like, this ain't normal. This is some weird stuff going on. We need to pay attention to this, and it's got a heck of a lot weirder here in the last few days. We're talking about U.S. firing off ICBMs towards the China region. We're talking about green lasers over Hawaii, multiple objects that they're not telling us about. We're going to break into that. You know, some reporting from the Wall Street Journal, something about a cylinder with a massive payload or some sort of payload. This is scary stuff, and we need answers. Now, before I really get into it, my buddy here, Echoes from Above, he does finance-related videos, recognizes this is an important topic. I'm going to link his video down below. Make sure you check it out. That next. This is scary stuff. We need to start paying attention here. We have the U.S. A lot of people are confused, saying, oh, no, this is an old story. Oh, no.
So here's the thing, my fucking roadies. The very first UFO, okay, because that's what we're fucking talking about here. It is eerie as shit. And I think this is bigger than China and all that stuff. You know, it was documented that this sphere, you know, circular object was found, and it wasn't a balloon, it wasn't some tinfoil object, you know, and ultimately, you know, after, the president got involved, they said, hey, we're gonna say it was a weather balloon. And then, it's the irony here, and the world loves irony, right? You know, we've got a weather balloon flying over nuclear sites. And you know, what they'll tell you is, it's a weather balloon. Maybe it was, I saw it on CNBC, you know. But we all know there's more to it than that, right? So, it's just interesting, the coincidences there. And you know, I guess it's common for unidentified flying object activity above these war sites. And it's almost like it's a discouraging thing that these higher beings, if you will, you know, they do not want us to use these weapons. And we'll get into that in a minute too.
This just happened. U.S. launching this ICBM. Now, it wasn't armed with a warhead, but still, this is a significant action in the direction of China and North Korea. Just out of nowhere. Boom. Let it rip. Middle of the night. We have the original spy balloon that was just traversing the United States, going over missile silos, all sorts of stuff. This is what got me looking into this. This is some strange, disturbing stuff. Then we had Alaska, another object. They won't tell us what it is. Had to shoot it down. We had Canada here. We see the latest one, flying object shot down over Canada on orders of Biden and Trudeau. And then when they described what that was, the latest object appeared to be a small metallic balloon with a tethered payload. What are they doing here? And of course, everyone's minds go to some sort of, bomb or EMP attack, which would probably be the most serious of all. I think a significant EMP attack would kill a high percentage of the U.S. population.
So here's the thing, though. The U.S. has tested balloons, like weather balloons, to where they took the balloons up into the atmosphere, and they weren't a threat to our well-being, and they detonated these in the ocean. This is what the Navy did. But the idea is it wipes out all electrical, so pretty much everything goes dark, which is a huge advantage. Even if it was just to, wipe out the financial system for a period of time, this could be catastrophic, which is interesting. And this has got to be a crypto video for me, but as I've read that Ripple doesn't need, the internet or anything to run, which is kind of interesting. I don't understand it, but bottom line is the Navy has tested that, so this is where this is a concern. My issue is how did it ever get past international waters, this shit? And it gets better, my dreamers.
In the first year, who knows what they're doing? I can't even guesstimate what kind of nonsense is going down here, but we need answers, and people better wake up. This ain't normal behavior here. This article here, Japan astronomers believe green light seen over Hawaii are lasers from Chinese satellites. It looks like the frickin' Matrix. If you've seen the video here, it's wild. Like, what is going on? And I ain't saying we ain't doing stuff back to them. Really possible. It could be propaganda. People tell me, well, it's just U.S. propaganda. Whatever this is an indicator of something really serious. Either we are, headed towards a major conflict.
Say it.
A war of some sort, an attack is coming. Like, this is a big deal, and it does not seem to be letting up. It is escalating. It is getting stranger by the day.
Or is it a warning from our elders?
What's going on that they don't even tell us about, that we don't know is going on? Trust me, if we know about, 3 objects that we've shot down, it's probably 30. Who knows? This is some strange and wild stuff. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.
So it's not often that the cowboy sees the guy Jungle that's pushing all the buttons and working all the strings concerned. He was clearly concerned in this video. I don't know. I didn't talk to him about this. But I will say this. It sounds like he's concerned about something bigger than just military, which is big enough, concerning enough. But I'm an American, I'm a fucking American. I'm not worried about any country. I'm worried about, maybe the people, maybe our ancestors that placed us here, that had these technological advances that we don't have now, and they're maybe trying to keep us in check. There's a lot of shit I could branch off into with this, but it is a concern. What he didn't say in this video was we also had some circular object, unidentified, where they had to close down U.S. Air traffic over Lake Michigan. I'm in Michigan, so I've got Canada over here. I've got Lake Michigan over here with these unidentified flying objects, and then I have Lake Huron over here where they shot one down. And the other thing that's interesting about that is it wasn't one that was spotted. It wasn't one that was spotted. It was like a dozen or so of these blips on the radar that just disappeared. And so now you've got balloon shot down in the U.S. You've got one in Antarctica or wherever. And then you've got one in Canada. And then you've got one on Lake Michigan where they saw multiple things on the radar. I think it was Lake Huron. And then they had one on Lake Michigan that they said was a false alarm after, having like the military show up and fighters, and they, denied anything. And then later it came out that there was something. And one of the governors of, one of these states that, borders Michigan was waiting on the White House for a briefing. That's what we're hearing here. Is this fucking War of the Worlds we're worried about? Are we stepping out of line? Or are they coming for us? Coming for us? I don't know, but I do know this. They've got the Cowboys surrounded. And I'm extra bullish. What are you gonna do? We just gotta put some of this shit out there sometimes because it's important. So we'll sing another original. Please like, subscribe, because my reach is only so far. Share me with your friends. This is a song about a girl I dated when I was younger who liked drugs. So you like to fly, you're gonna love my game. I'll take you way up high in the sky. Hi baby, you'll be touching the sky because you are my drug to bird, baby, fly to the sky because you are my drug to bird, baby, fly to the sky, blast off. I don't know why I like certain things about you. I hear you like to play with razor knives. Cut your leg when you're horny and shit. And remember, the world is a vampire.